Right now, the universe is growing so fast that every single second, the distance between distant galaxies increases by thousands of kilometers. But here's what really breaks our brains. It isn't expanding into something. There is no cosmic container, no external space, no outer void waiting to be filled. We're about to embark on one of the most astonishing journeys in science. We'll uncover how space can emerge from nothing. We'll explore the invisible force tearing reality apart. And we'll understand why asking, "What is the universe expanding into?" is like asking, "What lies north of the North Pole?" Get ready. We begin. Imagine an ordinary balloon you inflate in a room. Its surface stretches, pushing against the air around it. The balloon gets bigger because it has space to expand into the room. That makes sense. This is how we're used to thinking about expansion. But with the universe, this logic fails. When scientists say the universe is expanding, our minds instantly picture a balloon spreading into emptiness. It feels obvious there must be an edge, a boundary, something beyond. But physics destroys that intuition. The universe is not a balloon. It doesn't need space to grow into. It creates space itself as it expands. Imagine trying to draw a circle larger than your sheet of paper. But instead of grabbing a new sheet, the paper itself starts to grow to fit the drawing. For our everyday experience, that sounds absurd. In the world around us, everything expands into something. Plants grow into air. Cities spread into fields. Ice expands across water. But the universe is different. It is both the paper and the drawing at the same time. Scientists first encountered this idea through the observations of Edwin Hubble. He noticed that the farther away a galaxy is, the faster it appears to be moving away from us. At first glance, this looks like an explosion, as if we're standing at the center while everything flies outward. But the truth is far stranger. The galaxies themselves aren't moving. Space between them is stretching. Imagine dots drawn on the surface of a balloon. As the balloon inflates, the dots move farther apart, even though they're not moving across the surface at all. The same is true for galaxies. They're stitched into the fabric of space itself, and that fabric is what's expanding. Here's what's especially astonishing. Space is expanding everywhere. Even here, even now, between your eyes and this screen. We don't notice it on small scales because the forces holding atoms together are far stronger than cosmic expansion. But on the largest scales of the universe, nothing resists it. Space grows freely, carrying galaxies away, like raisins drifting apart in rising dough. So how do we know space is expanding at all? The answer is hidden in light. When a distant galaxy emits light, it starts with a specific wavelength. But as that light travels through expanding space, the wave itself is stretched. Blue light becomes red. Red shifts into infrared, sometimes beyond visibility entirely. This effect is called redshift, and it proves that space itself is growing, independently of the objects inside it. Here's a number that will change how you see reality. Light from the most distant observable galaxies has been stretched nearly 40 times. When that light began its journey, the universe was 40 times smaller than it is today. Picture that. A tiny, compressed universe, and a beam of light struggling through billions of years, while the very fabric of reality unfolds into its present scale. And now, the strangest part. We will never see the entire universe. When we look into the night sky, it feels like we're seeing all of existence. But in reality, we're only observing a tiny fragment of it. We are trapped inside an invisible sphere, and its walls are made not of matter, but of time. That sphere has a radius of about 46 billion light-years. Beyond it lies more universe, billions of galaxies, trillions of stars, and perhaps even other versions of you, but you will never see them.